This is Wilfred Dillard, the urgency of a now. I am speaking in the area of knowing that there is a time of a now, that we must take responsibility as men, as black men especially, in the area of lives. And this is for all men. We have in the area of knowing that there is a birth from our mother's womb to a now. I am here to say that the struggle is not over for anyone. And in the area of knowing that, there's a big difference of when we was born from then to now compared to one's being born in the world today from now to then. And I emphasize that we are seeing and we're hearing things in a society of today's world that we have never seen or heard before. And I'm very concerned because I want to put in the spirit of man that what we see and what we hear is who we are to become to be. Our children are seeing and hearing things in the days of society that they have never seen or heard before. The ones that have been before us, our mothers, our grandfathers, our ancestors, the one that paved the way to a now time, need to be in an area of knowing that we have come this far by faith. But with that, we need to remind people in a day that we must remember those that was before us, because they didn't scar and bruise themselves and suffer to be in an area of our lives today where we are today for our people today in the atmosphere of what we're witnessing to. They did it to pave the way that we would come to be productive members of society. And I feel today we need to understand that we must not train up a child, but we must train up a baby from birth. Because the precious one is our mothers, the one that actually birthed us into this world, the one that we had our eyes and our spirit of knowing in the atmosphere of. Mother gave us milk and not steak to eat. Mother gave us milk because we could digest it in that state that it would choke us out. We were not allowed to be choked out, allow ourselves to be choked out by the ways of our world today. And what I mean by that is we need to understand that we must keep who and whatever it is in reference to our becoming to be right in front of us. We cannot let ones get in between us and our future, us and our generation, us and our success, us and our plan and our vision. The vision is oneness of in society today. We cannot allow anything to block us or stop us. So I want to say to you, we must start from the valley to get to the mountaintop. And if you're in the mountain now and you're not coming down to the valley, I want to bring to your attention, you did not just get there alone. You had to go through some stuff to get there. You had to start from the ground level and build yourself into the society of where you are today. So in the area of ones that's trying to get there, I say don't get in between the ones that are trying to get where you are. I say to you, help the ones that needs a hand. Give what you can if it ain't nothing but a word. Let ones know that they can become to be successful, that they are able to overcome. If you're not reaching to grab someone to lift them up, I say to you, don't reach at all. Because truthfully, if you're going to let them go, that is going to be destructive to them. So hold on to what you got until you get what you want in this society. I want to say to you today that I am going to do everything in the area of my day to let ones know that it starts with the mind. The mind must be able to function in the area of lives, in the area of what we are doing. The mind must be able to function in the area of knowing that we must make right decisions. But I say to you today, you cannot make a right decision or mature decision sometime until an immature choice has been made. So in the area of immaturity, ones from birth will not mature, and sometimes until mature choices have been made. And in the area of an immature choice, it's not because one wanted to make that choice, but it was because ones didn't know what choice it was making. So if you're immature and you're making an immature choice, it's not always because of maturity. It's because of immaturity. But maturity will not kick in sometime until an immature choice has been made. And some immature choices that are made in life could be the immature choice for life that ones would have to deal with and live with for the rest of their life. So I say to you, mothers and fathers, preachers, prophets, leaders, take your baby from birth and train it in the way that it should go so it will not depart from thee. Depart from thee could be a possibility of going to jail, separating from your family, losing love from one another, not being able to recover your family back together. That is an area that we must be concerned with, because we're supposed to hold on to family, because family is love and love is family. And I say today that love is the precious gift that we have received from birth. And from birth, we must take love throughout society. Where is the love in today's world? Where is caring in today's world? Who really, really cares and who really is concerned? I say to some folks now, we're walking together, we're praying together, we're shouting together, we're giving God the glory together, we're dancing together. But listen, let me say to you, how can one or two walk together unless they agree? So in society today, as men and strong men in society, we must learn to walk together, stay together, do everything we possibly can to hold on to our future generation. In order to do that, we must let ones know the biggest difference between immaturity and maturity. And I'm sure without a shadow of a doubt that can be done. I say to you, mindset change, putting the mind together to do what we're scheduled to do in society is very important because everything functions from the mind. This is Wilfred Dillard from Mindset Ministries, and I say to you today, I will continue to do everything in the schedule based on my life to make a difference in the lives of me and others. But it's going to take me first, it's going to take you first in order to get you right so you can get the ones that's born in the world this day right into their beginning and their becoming to be. I thank you for listening to me. May you continue to be blessed. Know that it is a now time. It's an urgency of now for our future generation because our future is the baby that's born into the world today. Let nothing get in between you and your muscle. And that is the strength and the power that is invested within you to become the be productive members of society with family first. Thank you.